whatever time of the day it is that you're watching this, and welcome to another video. My name is Kozunsam. I love food, fitness, and my puppy, and it's gonna be another full week of eating. These are the videos I love to watch. I love to create them and show you guys what I eat, and basically it makes me get a little bit more creative in the kitchen sometimes rather than eating the same meals over and over again, although that is beneficial for obviously when you want to meal prep. I'm going on a houseboating trip in a couple weeks, so I want to make sure my nutrition is kind of in check and that I'm eating well. Because I have liver disease, I don't really have a decision whether I want to eat well or not, but it is still going to be a focus, so like not overindulging on things and stuff like that. So give the video a thumbs up and subscribe, and let's keep the video going. I'm gonna enjoy this coffee, and I don't know what I'm gonna do, honestly. Oh, I need to go make some jewelry. But I'll see you in a bit. Look, that's me, fully vaccinated. Woo! Going to have a little snacky snack and then go to the gym. I was a little nervous about getting my shot before the gym, but I feel totally fine. So I have some hummus and like these little pretzel crackers that I have. This is me showing you how I make my favorite protein oats. So I start by soaking some chia and flaxseed, then I add in my oatmeal, sprinkle of cinnamon and pink Himalayan salt, stevia, stir it all up, and then I microwave it in minute intervals while I stir to make sure it gets this nice fluffy consistency. And always, always, always add your protein at the end. All the toppings for my oatmeal. This is my favorite almond butter ever right now. And it looks like this. Classic protein oats. Ooh, and then I also love topping it with this. Just a little bit. I find it kind of humorous that I said I wasn't going to like overindulge or anything, but this day you can definitely see me snacking a little bit for sure. But I mean, when you feel hungry, you should eat, and that's kind of the beauty of life, right? Like, it's funny that we kind of unlearn that when we get older. When we're young, we eat when we're hungry. We say no when we're not hungry, and then for some reason, when we get older, we kind of forget to listen to our body and our minds in that way. Anyway, here I'm making a big batch of some vegan sausage ground pasta sauce with a whole bunch of vegetables that I just had kind of laying around. And it don't waste my time. Yeah, I just want she started hating. I've been waking up too early. I miss our crazy hazes in the middle of the night. Watch the stars from different places. Tuesday morning, I'm starting off by making some Savory breakfast waffles. So the recipe's on the screen there if you want to screenshot that. These are actually really good and just like a nice little switch up for, you know, a traditional breakfast. Made this mushroom cream sauce. If you're not vegan, obviously you can make a way easier cream sauce, but when you are, you kind of need to experiment with ingredients and see what works to create the perfect dish. So this was all just eyeballed. All those ingredients there are estimates, but it turned out so yummy. I love the smoked applewood sausage in here. It's my favorite vegan sausage I can find. I have a coffee every day. If Carter makes his coffee, I usually add a little bit of silk almond creamer to it. But if it's my kicking horse coffee, I love that shit just black. Here I'm about to make a kind of Mediterranean Greek style salad bowl. So I cooked a grain, rinsed and peeled off some of those things, I don't know what you call them, on the chickpeas. I actually find this like kind of like soothing to do. Well, if I'm not in a hurry. If I'm in a hurry, then it's annoying. But then I loaded in all the veggies, tofu, grains, chickpeas, tomatoes, black olives, because those are key, some lemon juice there, and then a little bit of this kind of garlicky lemon cream sauce, just made with some very basic ingredients and mayo. That was literally one of the best things I've had in so long. For breakfast the next morning, I made a yogurt bowl with all of those ingredients that you've seen there. So again, I always soak the chia and flax seed before I do anything with them. That's actually the only way that you can really absorb all their nutrients, or if they're blended. So there's a fun fact for you. Using PE Science chocolate vegan protein for this one, and then kind of like a non-baked granola style topped on there, and then some PP2 drizzled, lots of fruit, and it was delicious and very, very filling. Hey, me checking in Wednesday. Just finished my first shift at the bar that I'm working at, and I had a couple drinks after. Well, a few like little sample drinks, because you know you gotta learn the beer menu. And I actually worked there before I went to Thailand like years ago. Anyway, then I went to my Baba's because she had some goodies for me. Let me show ya. Some cucumbers, some homegrown green beans, and a shit ton of raspberries from her garden. So I've been snacking on these, obviously. But now it's 3 o'clock. No, 3:30. So I need to go eat an actual meal. Okay, so here's the salad base of pickled turnip, spinach. I want to say cause lettuce because I watched so many Australian YouTubers, but romaine, cucumber, red onion, orange bell pepper, some chopped almonds, and cranberries. Maybe that's about it. I'm going to add in some of this green I cooked yesterday. I'm not making it look too pretty today. Piping hot roasted chickpeas. My tofu, sprinkle of hemp seeds, and then best ingredient in the world, tahini dressing. And obviously I need to make some more. There she is. Mix her all up now. Oh, yeah. This is my favorite meal. Okay, so I have all those raspberries from my baba. There's literally like, I would guess almost 6 cups in there. So I want to bake with them, and I'm gonna try some PB and raspberry thumbprint cookies. I like to weigh my peanut butter so that it doesn't like get all goopy or whatever in a measuring cup. Just a little fact for you. You can literally just Google like cups to grams, you know, off of anything.
Sunshine mixed with a little hurricane. White hot angel with the daredevil's brain. This feeling I just can't fight.
I kind of totally winged this cookie recipe, but I am happy with how it turned out. It's not very sweet, so I would add some more sugar if you like sweet traditional cookies. But I find when I make something so sweet, then I'm really easily turned to eating more and more of them. Whereas if it's just kind of sweet, then I just kind of want the one because it's more so filling instead of just fast digesting sugar, right? These will keep well in the fridge for a few days. Don't mind the discoloration on the cookies. It's just because the jam is natural and there's no preservatives in it. So it just kind of dyes the dough around it, but they're still so yummy. Those are really good. I would say that they're probably not as sweet as a normal person would like a cookie, but I really like them. And then you could just add more sugar or stevia or whatever you want. Also, if you use like Kraft's regular peanut butter, that's already really sweetened, so that would probably be enough. I just used all natural. Supper is some leftover spaghetti and that yummy sauce I made. Breakfast Thursday morning, we are making some burritos. So all the veggies frying up there. Egg whites, salt, pepper, turmeric, you know the works by now. And then loaded up my burrito. I just really wanted potatoes in there for some reason. So you know what? I always forget how quick it is to boil some potatoes. Also, vegan shredded cheese is kind of garbage. If you buy the block and shred it yourself, it's so much better. Look how it melts like way easier as well because there's no preservatives in there. So go buy the block. Do yourself a favor, take the extra 4 seconds to grate it. It's so much better. Then I made some overnight oats, but for the day because I worked this evening, so I wanted to go to the gym before work, but my gym is by my work, so I wanted to take them so I could eat them after work. But this is what I'm eating for my pre-workout. So I made this like incredibly fresh salad with mint and mango and red onion and then of course typical like tofu and chickpeas, but it was very good. I really liked this just to switch things up. And then this is how the overnight oats, overday oats turned out. I added in some fruit and chocolate chips and such, and it was really good. When I got home from work, I was starving, so I made tuna melts, which frick, I haven't had in so long either, and they were delicious. Such a good meal with some carrots there, topped it with some spinach and sauerkraut, and sauerkraut just kind of took this to the next level, if I'm being honest. So good. Friday morning, starting off with my greens as usual. I know I don't show that all the time, but I always do, I promise. And then I made a banana chocolate coconut cauliflower smoothie bowl, and it turned out so good and thick and delicious. I never make smoothie bowls, especially in the morning, but this was awesome. Topped with all the goodies you see there, and it keeps me full for a long time. 3 o'clock, just got in from work. I am starving, so I'm going to make a little stir fry using these. Supper, I wasn't that hungry, so I had a few carrots, cucumbers, and fried up an egg and had it on an everything but the bagel rice cake. And then Carter's sister and her boyfriend came over that night to have a few drinks and see the house, and that was my whole week. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!